Cracking there, buddy. Welcome back to the channel. New video. Excuse me. Today's video. I've been asked several times, can you do a video on a day in the life in the SHU? Can you do a video on a day in the life in prison, period, right? So today we're gonna do a day in the life in Pelican Bay SHU. I don't know how long this video can even be, keeping it real with you. But so here it goes. Each individual cell is gonna wake up whatever time they wake up, right? Some dudes are up at 2, 3, 4 in the morning, start busting down, bird bath, and they want to have worked out and bird bath before chow comes in. Chow comes in around 6:30, right? In your cell, you and your cellie are gonna have your routine. If you have a cellie, a lot of guys don't even have cellies, be it due to cell violence or validation. Validation is when the state of California has validated you as a member or an associate of the Big Four, and you will no longer have a cellie. It's very, very, very hard to get a cellie once you're validated. So if you have a cellie, you guys have a program where it could rotate. You know, one morning you get up first, clean the pad. You get up first, wash up, clean the pad, or it's you get up, wash up, get out the way. He gets up, washes up, gets out the way. You clean the pad. The next day, it reverses, and it can be like it depends. Some dudes are just like, hey, I'll clean the pad every day, don't even trip, because they get that OCD. They're like, this vato don't know how to clean. Usually around 6 o'clock, you will hear. So if you've seen pictures of Pelican Bay SHU, the corridor, right? You see that mesh on the top. That's how all the gunners get to the control booths. All the control booth officers get there, and you can hear them like a little rumbling. You can hear it and say, okay, shift change. They're there. You're already up. They bring breakfast around. You get your breakfast and your lunch at the same time. As soon as they come and clean up the tray. Oh, excuse me. Before that, you're gonna have Gallo. Gallo is the roll call, the wake up. Right, so you'll have a Southsider call, you know, all the Southerners, and then the whites, and then you'll have the Northerners and the blacks do theirs, and that's to start the program. That starts before anything that the CDC does, opening tray slots, any of that shit. Really, they don't open tray slots in the SHU. Actually, in the Bay, they do that when the chow comes. No, take that back. They do it a couple minutes before. Once you get your breakfast, as soon as they pick up the trays, they start running yard. And yard is one at a time, one cell at a time. You get an hour and a half. Normally, so this is what I do. If I only plan on going out to yard 30 minutes, I know which cell is going to go after me, and I'm going to let them know, like, hey, homie. He said, what's up? How long are you going to be out there? 30 minutes. And he'll say, all right, cool. I'll give you a 5-minute warning. He's going to call you in because we have a clock on the TV with a little radio. Well, there's a channel that has a radio and has a clock on it, right? So at 25 minutes out, he's gonna call you. Hey, Holmes, you got 5 minutes. All right, cool, gracias. Or you could say, hey, I'm ready whenever you are. All right, boom. So he calls you out, and they do that the rest of the day, right? Then you can have showers, right? Showers is when you're gonna get your razor to shave your head. Throughout the day, you're gonna hear chess games all day, all night. 1329. You know what I mean? That's all you have in the SHU. That's what I'm saying. Like this type of video here, there's really nothing to say. You're gonna be studying all day. There's some dudes that draw all day. You will have worked out in the morning. You may do another workout with someone in the pod. But for the most part, there's absolutely nothing going on. The main thing is chess. Um, something about the SHU is everyone wants to be educating themselves, and so it's a trip how if a very educational program is gonna come on, you'll hear, "Hey, Spencer on la tira." Hey, they got a good educational program on channel 12 or whatever it is, right? And then you'll hear everybody, "Hey, gracias, homie," and everybody will go and watch it. For the most part, nature shows are big in the SHU. Hey, they got a good nature program. Oh no, Spencer on la tira. Everybody's open ears. Hey, they got a good program, good nature show. Channel 13. Okay, gracias. There's a movie that's coming on. Somebody's seen the movie. It's a trip, man, but it's super respectful. If you're waiting on a package, you're hoping they'll come through that day and be like, "Hey, so and so, you got your package." The whole pod's happy. It's like the whole pod got a package, because usually the dude that got the package, he's gonna look out for everyone in there. Everyone. It doesn't matter, as long as you're in good standings, everyone gets touched. Right? Same thing with canteen. Canteen day is a big day, but these are certain only, canteen comes once a month, packages come whenever they come. But as far as the day in the life, that's really it right there, man. I can't tell you anything more. Now, excuse me, you do have those cells that are plotting all day, all night, how to make more money, how to generate income, new ways to get money flowing inside as well as outside of the walls. You do have those dudes that, and I probably shouldn't even say this, but their hustle is pen pals, women. And they're writing all day. That's their income. I did know this one dude. He had a list on his wall, and on that wall he had like, I want to say like 7, 8 different women, and he would write down. It was a chart, man. It was a chart with each woman and what he has told her. And when he would write his letters, he would add to it, or he would double check it to make sure he's not crossing letters. I was never into that. That type of hustle was like weird to me, but dudes that were validated, that didn't have anybody looking out for them on the yard, they had women on the streets looking out for them. Did they do it more for money or companionship? I don't know. That was between them and their lady. They can talk hard as they want on the tier. Yeah, homie, I'm working this, I ain't up for this and that. But between him and that woman, it could have been he was in love with every one of them, and he just needed love, because that is a place where there is none. It's like I say all the time. In prison, if you're looking for some compassion, you're gonna find it in the dictionary, the definition. That's it. That's not a place for people to be like, "Oh, you know what, I feel sorry for homeboy." Like, nah, he's in the same position as me because of the decisions he made. Fuck it, right? You could find yourself in very, very in-depth conversations in Pelican Bay. It is by far the most respectful place I have ever done time, like without a doubt. And you had every faction there. All the legends, and so people conducted themselves in a way that was respectful to them, because it doesn't matter which faction is, that's their path. Everybody else was coming and going, just a visitor. Pelican Bay SHU, you didn't really have to fish as much a lot of times because of who's there. You would just tell the cop, hey, control. You say, you tell them, hey, control, C-pod. And you'll say, what's up? Or let me say A-pod, because I don't remember off the top all the numbers. Hey, control, A-pod. And I say, what's up? And you say, hey, this is 101. Can I pass something to fucking 203? The door open. Most of the time. Or he might say, just set it out in front of your cell. Crack it, and then he sets it out, and then he lets him out. Or whatever. And normally anywhere else, you didn't really see that. But really, I mean, it's. I mentioned before, it's a place that's built to break you mentally. People try their best to be respectful and cordial, but that doesn't mean that it doesn't have an effect on you mentally. That's what it's built for. But anyways, this video was long enough. I tried. Maybe a day in the life in prison, I'd have more stuff to talk about, but that's my video for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Everybody, please be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them. I'm out. Whoa.